Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dice Dojo Gaming and Painting Studio. Today we're going to be reviewing CP54 Omega Red from Marvel Crisis Protocol. Let's check him out. As always, let's start with the model. So the model, building instructions for this guy, not too bad. None of the parts are real tiny. Everything's pretty apparent how it's going to go together. You're building your torso, you're building your limbs, you're attaching your limbs. Everything goes pretty clearly together. However, the whips 8 and 9, those parts are reversed from what they instate. So 9 is actually this piece and 8 is this piece. So be aware of that when you go to build it. That can cause a lot of confusion because they just did not want to go in correctly, and eventually I figured that out, so I thought I would pass that information along. Now for the model himself, he looks pretty good. Again, paint everything using contrast, basic paint scheme, nothing too fancy, just trying to get some colors on some dudes, get them on the table. He's got a good sense of motion. I like stockier models. He's pretty big. It's got a real good sense of like movement. I feel like these tentacles are kind of lashing around him. A little more animated than like the Doc Ock or initial model was, so pretty happy with that overall. Looking forward to playing this guy. And let me show you why. And let's check out that card. So he's 4 cost, 6 health, short movement, size 3, 3/4 defenses. Okay for a 4-coster. For his builder attack, we've got a nice range 3, 5 dice, so pretty good. Builder profile, and then drain life. After this attack is resolved, if the attack dealt damage, character removes 1 damage from himself. So we got a little bit of kind of a vampiric, do some damage, heal some damage. His next attack is his bigger attack, Red Terror. Range 3 again, 7 dice. Both of these are physical. This one costs 4 power. Before choosing a target, this character chooses whether this is physical or energy, so gives you a little bit of versatility there for getting around certain things. And then Absorb Essence on a wild. Change one of the defending character's criticals, wilds, or defenses to a skull. This character gains 1 power for each die change in this way, so just kind of like a pierce with a little bit of a power drain to it. It's pretty nice. And then we go to superpowers. Death Factor. This character and enemy characters within 2 of it with the poison special conditions suffer 2 damage in order of your choosing. This superpower can be used only once per turn. Costs 2. Okay, so this isn't super clear. I had to clarify this, and there's my understanding it's this character and enemy characters within 2 that have poison. So he's suffering it whether he has poison or not. It was a little confusing because I was like, well, he's immune to poison. He can't suffer that own thing. But so it's this character and enemy characters who have poison. So this character always does. Okay, you also have Ensnare. Push an enemy character within range 4 into this character's line of sight towards this character medium. Character can be pushed by the superpower once per turn for 2. So he's got kind of the scorpion, pull, get over here type thing. And next is his defense ability, always on. It's basically, indestructible. It's the DR1 type effect to a minimum of 1. Then we have Death Spores. Enemy characters that are end their activation within 2 of this character gain the poison special condition. Additionally, at the end of this character activation, enemy characters within 2 of it gain the poison special condition. So a couple ways there. If they end their movement near you, or when this character ends, he's doing poison. And that's pretty good because of the death factor, where he can do the 2 to auto damage to anybody around him there. So you pop out the poison if they end by you or you end by them, and then boom, the next turn you take damage, they take some damage, you fight some people and do your damage that way. And again, he has immunity to poison, which is pretty nice. Profile wise, similar profile on the back. His health doesn't change, anything like that. Overall, pretty cool character. I really like the idea of building around certain mechanics in the game, and this definitely looks like somebody you could build around a poison effect, so I'm looking forward to that. And let's check out the Team Tactics cards. This one may seem familiar to you. Unaffiliated reactive. During a character's activation, when it targets an enemy character with an attack, it can spend 1 to play this card. If the target character is dealt damage by this attack, target character cannot have damage removed from it this activation phase. So this stops your regeneration and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Red Room Training, just a nod towards the Soviet background for some of the characters. It's unaffiliated reactive. At the start of the action phase, any ally character may spend 2 to play this card. This character gains a stealth superpower until end of turn, which is stealth as they got to be within 3 to get targeted, so that's pretty good. And then I think the coolest one that's specific to him, unaffiliated. It's an active card. Omega Red may play this card. Remove all special conditions from this character. It removes 1 damage and gains 1 power for each special condition this way. So if you manage to stack conditions on him, you can wipe them all off. He heals and gains power, so pretty cool. I don't know fluff-wise what exactly that's supposed to reflect here. It says something about a synthesizer, so it must be something to do with his metallic tendrils or whatever there. But it's definitely interesting and could really cause a huge swing in a game when somebody thinks they've got him stacked down with disability debuffs. And there you have it for CP54 Omega Red for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Pretty good, chunky model. I'm pretty excited about him. Got a good sense of action to him. Got some really neat rules and a few pretty good cards there. The tokens are nothing to write home about. If you need some extra poison tokens, great. Otherwise, there's not much there that you're going to get a lot of use out of. Other than that, make sure when you're building him that you take those tentacles, the 8 and 9, I believe, in the instructions. Those are switched around, or at least they were on mine, so just be aware of that. If you're enjoying the content, please like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you thought of the model, what you think of the reviews. Am I focusing on one area too much, not enough, whatever. These are pretty open. It's meant to be kind of a community building thing and just a fun side project for me. So let me know what you guys want to see, and spread it and share it with people if you get the opportunity. Here soon I'm going to be doing some more hobby-focused content. That was kind of my original goal for this, and then I got really into Crisis Protocol as things came out. So the shift is going to be hopefully to bring in some more hobby-related content and also some content for some of the other miniatures games I've been really getting into. Age of Sigmar, I'm pretty into the 3rd edition of that. That's a great game. I'm hoping to do some content for it soon. And also Warhammer 40k, my main jam. I'm pretty back deep into it and to 9th edition. So keep an eye out for that content coming your way soon. Until then, hobby hard.